Alright, everybody, we are live, and today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords, Part 3. Syrian's classic. Maybe even Syrian's a masterpiece, you know, to a certain point. Have you? So, last episode what we did was we got off the first planet, Plagus. We completed it. I don't really call it a planet, I call it more like a station. We completed it and we also, talked to Claire a bunch at the end. Just why the stream went on for like an extra 15 minutes than normal, but gonna do all the dialogue as much as possible. So, today, we're gonna be making some progress, hopefully. I need to play this on the mouse because. Let's have a little conversation.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Cryptic as always.
What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Bazak table.
I like how you sound like that.
You got a point. How old do you think she is, anyway?
She's not funny,
She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that. Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course.
You call this piloting? This is nothing. If Paragus had any place other than Telos in its astrogation charts, trust me, that's where we'd be headed.
Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Fine.
Oh, no. Well, the astrogation system is voice-printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star. As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be all right. Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear. No, not much. Except sounds like it was after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem. Beats me. Sounds like you're pretty popular. If it was built to hunt you down, that is. It could have been around before you even appeared on the scene. Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy. Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid. So, what happened? Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours? Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi? Huh, figures. It wasn't red, was it? Great. Maybe you and that Sith Lord can have a party after we're dead. Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us. Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
I already was looking at it, but sure. Okay, let's go.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened. Look around you. Even if you manage to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way. Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
It would have been
Tell
cool
me
if there
I'm
was
not going to jail again.
if there was an option where you could fight. So if you're playing as a female, if you play as a female character, that's the only time you'll see the character in the whole game.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082. As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed. Doubtful, though at least it appears you have some spirit. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the Force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
What's that face?
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him. He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say. Very well. I'll let him in now.
Perhaps Chodo Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so. Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Nope.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through? I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through? Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso. I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive. I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station in Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost.
Oh, really?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Yes.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.
Alright. Let's get clear, level up. Let's see. You know what? Quero will actually be more effective to use force heal. If I did. Right. She just lost it. Oh yeah. So we need to go to the before we do anything. Let's see. Totally not gonna loot steal anything.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Give me that.
Tonoranga Manakan, Ipo Inshawa, Tonos Imaragith, Wanara Korachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata, Tonos Imaragith, Wanara Korachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Tosimana Rachata. In Wamagro, the Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kremasu.
Damn.
The Chabby Doko.
Before you ask him a certain question. Damn. I think the dialogue changes too if we brought it, if we came in, you know. If we came my weapons. We could force him to pay us. You know what? We're gonna do that actually. Let's go. So before we have talked to anybody, let's go straight to our weapons. Get our weapons, shall we? Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. Because I think you can force him to pay you. As a dark side character if you have your weapons on you. We're gonna walk. Probably not trigger any dialogue here.
Terewana jung konata delera guno tuna. Dai rento ron kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Derache wemeno totorere senesensen.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiaratore pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubo de kerana chenirada.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences. That was the plan, Chief. Now why don't you run along? This doesn't involve you.
Any credits?
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance?
I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters and residential module OA2 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. There is nothing I can do. I am sorry for what has happened, but the situation is beyond me. I cannot legally supply you with another vessel.
Of course you can.
Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers. I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could... If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word. The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in residential module OA2, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station.
Alright, so let's get our look back. Alright. Let's see. Let's start with lightsaber rolls. With that one. Where did we get the other lightsaber? That's a good question, actually. Marla. It's curious. Not 2%, you can have the possession. So this is the level we've got. I know we're not vested at all those skills and all that for a fact. Let's see. I'll do this. I want to get more skills that are more focused on certain skills. Actually, no, we'll just put this one on for now. Defense bonus. I mean, the defense bonus is not. Nah, I would see the default. I'm on Korea. So what can I put? Korea. Put that. Plus. Right. Right. And Chris also a counselor, so just put one lightsaber. Right. Alright, Autumn. Who have we beat? This is quite good. Too bad I can use them. That one. I don't worry. Make sure. These blasters, blaster. Eventually we can give him a lightsaber, but I don't really on the game. Which is kind of interesting. But not for now. I was already changed Square's lightsaber. If anyone just wondering why we have lightsabers super early in the game, I'm using a mod that makes us called lightsabers from the start. The main reason I'm using it is because
something I can help you with? Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties? This isn't a bounty, so to speak, but we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem. Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck. Thank you. What is it? They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel. I can't imagine anyone would want the help of killers like them. Perhaps the exchange, but they've never openly crossed us before. There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know. All right, just be careful.
And
what is it?
These guys.
You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid. Positive. They were about the same size and build, and he'd done a good job of disguising himself, but he definitely was not Batu. Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you.
Good.
If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know.
Right. That's a bunch of quests. We've got 2 bounties and we can also find out. Maybe doing a dark side playthrough, but you know what? Taking money, doing a bounty hunter is in the middle.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Oh yeah, this is the shuttle bit. We'll do that in a minute, actually. So we're going to go to speak to the Circuit Corporation first, before we even make contact with the exchange. So I want to do as much side quests as possible in this game. We get much luck as possible, you know. What's up here, actually? I think that's actually the exit. We go at the end. Let's see. Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's go to that guy's. We idiot. case something does happen. Save it real quick. That's not this one. Guess this one has. It's one of these. Wow. I think it's this one.
Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
I've messed up again. I messed up again. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start the exchange mission, then it's coming for money. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to start the exchange mission. So chat, I've not played the game in a minute. Plus, I don't always play this game. I usually play this game, as you know. Not Dark Side. What's the point of this room? Are you looking at these? Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? You think I'm just going to let you get away with this? Yes, I will. I'm not going to let you push me around in my own place. Now get out of here before I get the TSF to throw you in jail. Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else. What? You are crazy.
I know I am. Very crazy.
Our psychotic urge is all that drives you.
I don't know what even came over me. One second we were just standing there talking, and then...
I am not speaking to you, fool. Be silent. Oh, I grow weary of this. Perhaps time will allow my words to take root if your common sense will not permit it.
Infinite lost. I didn't like that. For some reason.
Tu nita manta yuma lorda wata no sanasika. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Tong laldu chung nao. Dukane tunga gurka chino sonka ticha noch. Mitsune kung nihon kakrato. Chico pumalia. Bista. Hetakawata rakawa. Karatonga. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Watakratunji mularayi mulakritirite krakolo mebosa. Watakratunji tinorkrel Jiret Gorangata. Tinor Craig.
Fine, we'll do it.
Muliwrawa Iberendia Tia.
Fine. We'll do your stupid mission.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim. Medical supplies are in short supply. The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim.
Sobojun sama pick. Dosokanki.
What? Oh, that's a weird chunk of the cutscene this early in the game. Wow, I think this is the earliest this cutscene's ever got triggered for me. Yeah, this doesn't normally trigger this early in the game. It's just because I've been doing a lot of dark side options.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
I mean, if it's like a one that like puts like subtitles in for them. Oh yeah, I forgot. You were here. Lol. Alright. 2 minutes chat. You go to the toilet. The earliest I've ever had the Darth Nihilus, whatever his fucking name is, to trigger. Like, ever. Like, I've never had it, like, trigger that early in the game. Like, normally it takes quite a while to trigger. It's actually actually. Alright, so let's level them up. I know I shouldn't be leveling up so early in the game, especially Autumn, because you know what happens so late in the game. If you've played the game before, you don't. And so realistically, just work on his dexterity. Not gonna upgrade his blaster. We're not gonna upgrade his blaster. You know. No, it is a 19-year-old game, so I guess I could spoil it. We'll do cost strategies for her. So you got mad at the bottom, actually.
Just say the word.
Yeah, it's quite useful for it.
I hear you.
Just say the word.
These are the cats are talking when you click on them. It's not like the old game. We're like, yes! You can't, the recap speaking. It's always kind of weird.
That door can't be opened from there. Is there something?
Nah. So you can't break into the stage. That'd be kind of interesting. You can just break into the stage right now. Don't want to speak to you, bud.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon. The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it.
You're just a pointless, just some random character that I just speak to randomly. Wow, all that for one med back. That was a waste. That was really a waste, to be honest. Right, so is there anything I can Drake upgrade, you know? No. No. This is a similar sort of right. No. It's the other one, we need to use, not the lab station. It's it looks very familiar to that. I wanted the workbench one, not the lab station one. So where is Circle Corporation or one of these? So this is the new one. We're gonna help Selker in this playthrough. This game does have lightsaber forms, which... Oh, he's back!
Tingi bois! Come sonne? Da cosciar, nicho.
No, I don't get XP though. Not even accepted.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapon systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
Oh, it's gonna go. Okay, you know.
Good day. How may I? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
Okay.
I'm glad that Zerka put a...
I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
Well, there's other reasons, I'm sure.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos. I can understand why you might be on their side, but
I'm not on their side.
You wouldn't be doing Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore. I don't think
I didn't
Habat
want to
even
ask that.
realizes that at their current Zerka plans to use some of the.
Okay, we're just gonna skip this.
Zerka has been managing the restoration project without the assistance of a droid for some time now. Habat has commandeered the new droid intelligence that was to be delivered to the station. I'd like for you to meet the shipment at Dock Module 126, Shuttle Bay 2, and bring the droid back here before the Ithorians foul things up again. Don't worry. Zerka wouldn't expect you to work unpaid and won't subject you to veiled threats and coercion like Habat. For your help in this matter, you will be paid the sum of 250 credits. You're right. 300 credits will be much more reasonable. Excellent. I will secure credits for your payment immediately. Oh, and here. You might need this to get into the hangar.
Okay. Nice. Maybe convince them from a little bit more money, you know. Convince them just for a little bit more. Try to screw them over. We won't be playing as Berserk in this, by the way. Just like the whole Warlock one. Oh, there's another stage boss. Let's go get this guy real quick.
Dosokanki. Dakosha Nichotono.
Thanks for your loot. Use them tool. This is not the way. Oh, it's the other way. My bad. Is this guy spotting back again? Oh, he better not. Oh, he did.
Fereki mangra. Chankita ne wambali.
So funny, we start spawning endlessly.
Let's settle this.
The guy doesn't even have a gun. Thanks for your loot. Wow. No seriousness. Yes.
Bo mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu es frictonatata, tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa, in wamagro, me ranga nanolota.
Anything worth my time, pal? What are we missing? Nah, bizarre products. How many good are we doing credits? We have 1,631. So not actually enough for what I want. But... okay. Look at this defense bonus and -1. Defense bonus. Blast about. I mean, I don't really care about blast about deflection. Still want to upgrade this. That's expensive. We don't have enough. Alright, we'll save up for that. Is there anything I can break down actually? That I'm not using. Use work bonus to break down. So let's start with weapons, right? Anyway, it's like I know how we're gonna use the class shots, right? Is it interesting these? Oh, one has slightly hats. Cute sticker. Any armor we're not going to be using. Honestly. Usable. Miss. Nah, that's actually quite useful for now. See if this guy's anything done.
Ranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kramer Sunkun Ratungala, in Wamagro, Meirang, Machabi Doko.
Obviously, we're not going to be wearing Walker armor. We kind of want to look for like Jedi armor. You know, we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna find any good armor this early in the game from the vendors.
Kring lorcha wata jortungi chiwi we wata wama. Kinchu Gavadumba munsuru kuplali. Kawana bota yutatang. Tonghite mosi kawana bota yutatanga. Dahupa bosakurata goju. Kawana bota yutatanga kinamato. Dovrei kun mili.
It's actually they don't teach you. How are you making him, you know, oh, you got your jump? Fuck. Oh, too late. It's 3, so at least I know what I'm doing now. Oops. Get what I'm doing now. Okay, not bad for a practice run, you know. I didn't know you had to jump.
Gavadumpa munsuru kupla. Unta chiwita. Kawana bota yuntatang. Tong hitem.
Okay. No! Damn!
Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Unta chiwi. Dovrei kun.
Okay. Well, there's an easy way to abuse that system. We would have got it when I hit the stupid ass fucking you know.
Ring lo. Unta chiwi. Kawana bota yuntat. Tong hit.
Okay. That's my fault, chat.
Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa.
Right, it's the first place burger.
Gavadumpa munsuru kup. Kawana bota yu. Tong hitemos. Kawana bota. Dahu.
Oh, nice, I got it for free because after that wasn't good. That's probably wasted a few seconds. Damn, we missed that. That's not good. Damn. Actually did worse. Actually did worse.
Gavadumpa munsuru. Untachi.
Fine.
Dovrei.
No! wish there was a way to, you know. Okay. Yeah, I suck at fucking. Oh, you're amazing, man. Fuck it. The first place is well worth to get 40 seconds. You have to do that like floss and hit all the boosts. Fuck that. Maybe another time.
Hey there.
No, we're not playing Berserks.
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope? Perhaps you don't know who I am? You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the man alone, Benok. I bet he'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Lux, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
We were just leaving anyway. Come on.
Wise man. Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later. If you're asking me that, handsome, tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and...
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indentured to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would.
It's always the same.
Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped from projects like this one, Onderon will be the next step.
Is there something I can do for you? What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is. Good, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough. Then I'll move in for the kill. What would you know about it anyways? You didn't claw your way through the mass of faceless Zerka employees to finally be rewarded with a meaningful posting, only to have it taken away by some woman who'd stoop to anything to get ahead. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Gavadumba Munsuru Kuplalia. Jone Mullera. Tonkinge Ban. Kawana Bota Yuntatanga. Kawana Bota Yuntatanga Kinam. Gavadumba Munsuru Kuplalia. Dahupa Bosa Kurata Go Jujuto Yoki. Hiata Yamba Wajiaki Yuki. Ta come tak, Blaia Justing, Miki Gongo Beaste. Kun grab. Kawana Bota Yuntatanga Kinamatura. Gavadumpa Munsuru Kuplalia wa Dahupa Bosak. Kawanabota.
Oh, really?
Dahu. Tak. Donghi.
Fucking. So it seems like it's one of the dialogue characters where persuasion doesn't matter, whatever you do. My persuasion's quite high. For early in the game. Or it might be like one of those skill checks and well, it's a skill check in Mass Effect 1 where you have to have maxed out Paragon. Yeah, Paragon. Paragon's a good thing. To even talk to them.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim.
So we probably gotta have
Medical
maxed
supplies in
out
short supply.
yeah. Maxed out Persuade like early in the game. I don't want that one.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand.
Zerka's mercenaries.
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand. I met someone who managed to escape. He didn't even want to talk about it.
Donos Emeragith, Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
Seems like mercenaries are popping up everywhere now that the war's over.
Greetings, sir. My primary function is please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me. The surface of it is now largely uninhabited. For a variety of reasons. Also, there is a great concern.
Okay, so pretty much we know what happened. He was if you played next to Report 1.
Donos Emeragith, Donos Emeragith, Wanara Gorachi Drum. Donos Emeragith, Wanara Gorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noruja.
Okay.
Machabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Machabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
Okay.
Kawanabota Yuntatanga. Ta come tak, Blaia Giusti. Jikonu ta yun palawalit basa makaranwa ni rotu guru ni churota tong laldu chung nao.
No.
Fidan Gelfa Vanino Gelfa Linda Krufta. Venturas Nori Fidan Gelfa Fabuelta.
But he's up. It is. No. Getting up here.
Fidan Gelfa Vanino.
Did you get option to kill him?
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Venturas
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Where that came from?
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this. I will trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way. I don't understand. I was just told that I would be taken to the Ithorian compound. I was to be given to an Ithorian, Chodo Habat. How dreadful. In that case, I believe I shall accompany you.
Excellent. I see my faith in your abilities was well-founded. We'd like to get this droid into service as quickly as possible. Opo-chano?
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
Well then, you've proven helpful enough so far. Let's see what you can do.
Loka Kamaran and Dosoran with no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu.
Your opinion was not asked for, Opo-chano. I'll have no further use for you today. You may go.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
Probably gonna fail this. I don't think my repair skills are that good.
Greetings, Executive Lorso. How may I be of service?
Just plug into the mainframe and get to work.
Right away, Executive Lorso.
Now then, your payment. Here are the credits agreed upon, and a small bonus for performing the repairs as well. There is another task I would like you to perform for me. Do you doubt that I will uphold my part of our agreement? Don't worry. When my word is given, it will not be retracted. Now, on to business. You proved that you can handle yourself quite well in dealing with the retrieval of the droid intelligence. The next matter of business I would ask of you is much more delicate. When we first set up here on Citadel Station, the exchange was already quite well established. Lopax Slusk had more influence over business matters than the Telosian government. To ensure our success, we involved ourselves with the exchange. And now that we have a handle on the situation, we wish to unentangle ourselves from them. If you know anything about the exchange, then you know that they would not take this well. Slusk is loath to have his hands removed from any business on the station. So a more direct method will have to be taken. To put it plainly, I want you to kill Lopax Slusk. I realize it won't be an easy task, as Slusk keeps himself well protected. You would be well compensated for it. I have a feeling they won't just let you march into their offices. Luxa is Slusk's second. She spends little time in the exchange offices, though, preferring the cantina in the urban module. She might be able to set up an appointment. Good. I will be happy to continue our working relationship.
Why is he stuck? It's kind of funny you get stuck there. Well. So yeah, let's continue this.
I'm worried about the mercenaries we've been hiring. They outnumber the CSD, so if they ever get out of line, we might be in trouble.
Sounds like a you problem.
It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've
hired. Let's have a little look. Let's talk to Lieutenant Green first. So we how fast I can roll on the mouse. Just kidding. See if we can get to shut the talking to it. Talking about me.
Fidan Gelfa, Fidan Gelfa, Hori Fidan Gelfa Vanino, Huri Truth Lava, Fandigo Gelfa, Hori Fidan.
This dock is off limits. This dock is off limits pending.
No, I'm gonna. I think that's where we actually gotta go to the end anyway. I don't like the motion blur for speed in these games though. I think it was terrible.
Something I can help you with? A blaster. I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this? Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news. Yes, that is true. But a weapon with these black market editions should not be available on the station. When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it. We have found a number of blasters similar to this one, as well as a crate of contraband weapons upgrades. A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course. Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster. Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that. If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Peragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing. Tell you what, You find fuel contracts for Citadel Station, and I'll be waiting.
That's another price.
Something I can help you with? What is it? The real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem? Really? Did you find him? Very funny. Did you just come in here to waste time and crack jokes? Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
No, she's a knight. Sure. Let's hope for credits. Yeah, I suppose that item works too. We probably want to be carrying this blast around, see if anyone reacts.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle.
This guy doesn't react.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on...
I heard that a crime scene...
The war is really inflated.
Can't remember who we have to talk to get a reaction.
Most people don't stay on Telos long unless they work here. No one wants to get bogged down in the troubles.
Okay.
I've been... Maybe it's time I headed forward.
Donos Emaragith. Donos Emaragith. Donos Emaragith.
Kawana bota yunta.
I remember who we talked to. Yeah, reaction. It's weird holding my blaster as a force character. Probably there's probably challenges in this game. I'd imagine people have done like a blast really challenge. I've been interested.
Donos Emaragith. Wanarakor. Loka Kamaranendos. Donos Emaragith. Loka Kamaranen.
Oh, really, pal? Oh shit, I didn't want to take a screenshot. No, look. Didn't know that I even took this screenshot when I went. Asking questions will get you killed? Nah, I think it'll get you killed.
Hello there. Fresh blood. Hand it over and let me take a look at it. I can't say I recognize it. It's good work, though. Whoever fixed it up knew what they were doing. It's certainly not mine, I can tell you that. Is that all? What a disappointment. Yes, what you were told is true. I can arrange meetings with Lopak Slusk, but you'd have to give me a good reason. A mystery man, then. Tell you what, I heard about what you did down at the docks. I could use someone capable like yourself to do some work for me. Just consider it a little test. I'm a reasonable woman. Help me, and I'll help you. Good. Rejection is just one of the many things I don't take too kindly. I need to make a transaction with 2 bounty hunters that have recently arrived on Citadel Station. Very simple. Weapons for credits. I want you to go in my place as my representative. They're being very careful, and I'd rather not be bothered. Here, this case holds the weapons they'd like to purchase. I was not told the place of the meeting. only to go to the medical unit in Residential 082 and await a communication. They'd be very foolish if that was their plan. I'd hope they knew better than to try and cross the exchange. In exchange for the weapons case? 500. And I'll be waiting.
So we have got a level. Right. Oh, we actually have 2 more skills. We'll do a security skill. Each. Just your bonus. Sure. Powers, so we can now get... Yeah, we're not going to get it until level 18, but we're now level 9, so we can get that power. Oh, we also have 2 powers, actually. Let's work on lightsaber throw then, I suppose. Lightsaber throw will come useful at the end of the game.
So, you're back. I'm Zerk. Then Zerka transferred me. And that wasn't a...
Yunsoko. Donghi.
Hey there! Oh, I'm sorry.
Green lo.
Lokaka. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi Drum. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Tonoranga Manakaran. Tonoranga Manakaran. Ipo in.
You get loud. Oh, that's easy.
Paramakang. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi Drum. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi Drum ka sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rachata. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada be mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Chabi Doko. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi Drum. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Donos Imaragith. Wanarakorachi Drum ka sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosima. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantaman.
Okay.
Loka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. In Wamagro. May Rangana Noroja. Tonoranga Machabi Doko. Tono. Dana.
Okay, so we can put the lightsaber back on. Okay, so we need to go to the airlock. Yeah, I'm not even trying to pronounce that. The compound.
Do you really think it's a good idea to be working for the exchange? I don't know anyone who's dealt with the exchange and had it end well. You're right, of course. I just wish we could find our ship and get out of here.
It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station.
That door can't be opened from there. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't show you as having an at the cantina.
Yeah, we already know that.
Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo, Donos Imaragith, Donos Imarag. In Wamagro, Taranamo Sibu. The chap. Donos Imaragith.
I think there's no need to ask him the question of exchange, but I'm not sure he did. Can't remember how you do it. Regardless. Yeah, right. Oh, sure. I just have to pull up that. Jeez, that's insane, isn't it?
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the team.
The restoration project was going well until
There's guys that stopped spawning in.
Sidan Gelfa Vaninoga Gelfa Linda Krufta.
What? You don't make me into stupid stuff.
Papuilta. Rengundas. Turi Truth Lava. Papuilta. Turi Truth Lava. Papuilta. Truth Lava. Yufadan Gelfa. Hoi Sidan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Vaninoga.
Yeah.
Paramakawan. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Loka kamaran endoso ran we no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Loka kamaran endoso ran we no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esrectonatada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Loka kamaran endoso ran we no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Taranamo sibu endasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Bomababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esrectonatada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Donos emeragith. Wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
So we gotta go to the shipment, I guess. I haven't already played this for 5 hours. It's gonna be a long playthrough. I think this is probably gonna be like a 40-hour playthrough. I've noticed when I do playthroughs, I kind of play a little short. I've noticed recently I started playing the games a little bit slower than I would if it wasn't a playthrough. Shit, I think this is the wrong way. Used to get played this in full screen, you know, when we played Night Sail Quality 1, we had to play it on console. Unfortunately. With a mediocre. With a 4:3 ratio. Which I don't understand why it's not 16.9, but for some reason. Yeah, thanks, dude. Not very smart. Let's see that. Okay. I was being serious, but I like how you think I'm joking. One tap. Oh my god, my guy got one tap. I'm waiting again. He reacts. Cheers. No, must have done the list. But he would have had I don't know, you get your camera or something, you know. It's a good thing about having Hive this way. It makes it really easy to lie. Very easy. Manipulate the situation. Of course, the world. I know the Red Faction Grower and playthrough's been not doing. In fact, I'm not even gonna mention it. YouTube's just not been recommending it at all. That's all I'm gonna say. I think I know why. Just means I'm gonna change the title of the game to Underrated.
Taranamo Sibu and Asarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubun, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakora Chidrum. Bomababe want to susin to Mukarata, to Esfrectonatada Bear Mabar Jokto, Torenibu Inturata Sisi Meborokra. Donos Emeragith, Wanarakora Chidrumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Febko Emarayam Gawata Situ Insula Rakarakachata, Tamaso Kinchuda Wanka, Mopiguna Wana Situ Koratawa.
So I can't remember where the, you know, the shade mission is, but we'll do this, then we might see if we can find the spies, and that'll probably be us for the stream.
Hello there.
Kind of hope I'm stealing from you, but... Oh, nice. Wait, is that where we need you to go?
Hey, what are you doing there? Don't play games with me. Now, I'm going to place you under arrest and take you down to the TSA. We'll see about that.
You ever see a bit of that, pal? You will see a bit of that, pal. There's a lot of backtracking, like a lot of backtracking early in the game, but I want to get, I'm trying to get as much XP as possible before we go through the more part of the game.
Taranamo Sibu and Asarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu Kosoracha, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantaman, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakora Chidrumka sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rachata, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Donos Emeragith, Wanarakora Chidrumka sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata, Machabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga, Machabi Doko, Donaranga Manachunga. Taranamo Sibu and Asarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi mo jubu in kosoracha. Bo mababe want to susin tu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me borokra. Tonos emeragith. Wanara chi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Bajabi doko. Tonoranga manachunga. Tonoranga manakan. Ipo inshawa.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu.
You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we?
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu.
The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You are all under arrest, and those goods will be taken as evidence. And you, we're curious about your involvement as well.
Tonoranga manakaran. Ipo inshawa.
Quit your protestation, Samhan. We all know your little secret. The circumstances have changed. You will be coming with us. So what do you have to say for yourself? Whatever you say. Now, you'll be coming with us.
Machabi doko. Tonoranga manachunga.
Yep. Don't worry, I planned.
Rangana Noruta. Ranamo Sibu and Dasalans. Krema Sunkun. Parama Kawana Kochukitsa. In Wamagro. May Rangana Noruta. Loka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Tu Ranta. Tonos Emeragith. Wanara chi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Bomababe want to susin tu mukarata. Tu esfrektonata. Tonos Emeragith. Wanara chi drumka sa.
What does he sound like special wives? So expensive though. Not bad. What's he just drowned? I don't know how that works. Scoundrel. Okay. Okay. So we've done that. So we still got to do the exchange. Free, I think. So we'll go to items. But where was this change? Look at what we do. Wait, medical unit. Okay. The west side. No, never does go well with this change. I'm alone. God, say something like that. Did we hear them? I'll remove them. I think click OK, that's fine. Yeah. Come alone, totally not a trap. Huh? Totally not a trap, guys. Totally not walking into a trap, are we now?
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer.
What are these? Business places. I don't actually know. Maybe this one. No. One of these. So this one?
Be careful. I would not put too much trust in the exchange. Even if Luxa is not deceiving you, their dealings will unlikely be safe. It may be a good idea to prepare yourself for a confrontation.
I already have, don't worry.
Ragici sa, Tomasinto norokipa shakani.
Oh really? I'm your target? Oh, how... So you're right. Idiots. Okay. Alright, we're in combat. Okay, you can make all of them now. Alright, chat. That's gonna be today's stream. That's gonna be today's stream. So we made a decent way through. We're obviously made a decent bit through. We're still only in the the tutorial part of this game. Like I'd say the tutorial part of Night Sail Republic 2 is really long until we get to the open world part of the game. I think we won't be we probably won't get to the open world part where we can explore the planets at our own choice and that. Probably until part 5, I would say. More or less, to say about 10 hours worth of gameplay till we get to the open bit. But and then the game gets much better. But regardless, we're done today. So tomorrow we will be continuing our playthrough of Red Faction Guerrilla, which will be part 2. Then on Friday we'll continue our playthrough of this. And that is going to be us for the rest of the week. Now, this game can be funny, so I'm going to have to work, so I'm going to quit the game for this. But anyway, I will see you all next.